Do you think we did the right thing by not participating? Somebody said, oh, one of the dumber ones, he doesn't have the courage to stand up. Well, listen, I'm standing in front of tens of thousands of people right now, and it's on television. That's a hell of a lot harder to do than a debate.
Okay, maybe it wasn't tens of thousands of people, but Donald Trump defending his decision to skip the third Republican primary debate in Miami last night at a rally just down the road. Joining us now, presidential candidate and former New Jersey Governor Christie. So, Chris, how do you respond to Trump's argument that we just heard about not attending the debate?
Well, look, he's a coward, and he's always been a coward in this race. He doesn't want to defend his record. And, you know, if I were under 4 indictments in 4 different jurisdictions and out on bail in 4 jurisdictions, I wouldn't want to get us on a stage and answer questions about how in God's name you're going to be able to represent this party and be able to take on Joe Biden. And I think what we saw on Tuesday night is another example of the fact that folks who have the Trump imprimatur cannot win in this country. Daniel Cameron loses an election in Kentucky, in one of the reddest states of the country, because he sold his soul to Donald Trump. The fact is that no one on that stage last night other than me will take him on. Even last night, all of them do some, at least 2 of them did a little bit of a weak pass by at Donald Trump, but they're unwilling to take him on. They're all running for either vice president or a member of his cabinet. I've been offered spots in his cabinet. I turned them all down. I have no interest in doing that. I want to be president of the United States.
So what do you make of the Democrats' big wins in Kentucky, Ohio, and Virginia on Tuesday night? And what do Republicans need to do to try and even compete?
Well, it shows that he's continued electoral and political poison, Mika. I mean, the Daniel Cameron race in Kentucky is one example, but in Virginia as well. Even with a popular governor in Glenn Youngkin, you can't overcome the stench of Donald Trump's political narcissism. That's the bottom line. And that's why, folks at the RNC, who are 2/3 of them are Donald Trump supporters, they don't want any kind of opposition to him on a debate stage. But, the fact is, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm going to continue to bring the case to him and against him because he's wrong for our country and wrong for our party.
Yeah. Another issue that you talked about last night was abortion. You and I disagree on this issue, but the one thing you keep saying is you keep talking about abortion in the 9th month, which is allowed in your state. And last time I asked you to bring me the case where a woman walked into a doctor's office in the 9th month and said, I've decided to don't want to have a baby. Please take this out. It doesn't happen. Less than 1% of abortions are performed after 21 weeks. Yeah. And if there is a situation like that, it's because there is a massive emergency. So I just think of all the candidates, you've been the most honest about Trump and election integrity. But in this one respect, I have to call you out because you're not being honest on the issue. We can debate abortion, but there isn't abortion in the 9th month.
Mika, you're the one who's not being honest. I did not say there was abortion in the 9th month. What I said was that the law in New Jersey and New York and Illinois and California permits it. And you can't deny that that's the truth because it is. And so look,
it doesn't happen,
don't call
Chris.
somebody a liar. Don't call
you a liar. It's not honest.
By the way, no, Mika. Nor did I say that it did.
Let's have an honest discussion about the issue.
Well, let's have an honest discussion about the issue.
But it doesn't happen.
Why don't you answer my question? Why don't you answer my question? Does the law permit it in those states? Well, that's all I said. So I don't understand what your problem is with that. In the end, if that's what the law permits, that's what the people who passed those laws said is okay, is legally permissible.
Chris,
that's
you're
the point I'm
painting
making.
a picture about the issue of abortion that is not honest. And this is a health issue for women. And there are women who are in extreme situations who need health care, and they should get it. We can debate that. But there are not women in the state of New Jersey
pressure.
trouncing into doctors' offices asking for abortions in the 9th month. It doesn't happen.
And by the way, you know, you can continue to set up that straw man for yourself to knock it down because you're mischaracterizing what I said. I am giving you the state of the law. And the state of the law in those states are that you could go into a doctor's office and do it. And that's all I said. But look, you know, this is something that you want to emphasize. I get it. I understand the politics of it, and that's fine. But it's not going to change my analysis as a lawyer and as a political leader.
It's really
that's what
personal,
it is.
actually, for women. And you're the one who's going to lose on this issue if you're not honest about it. So, I mean, listen, you can go ahead and do that if you want.
Point out, Mika, point out to me where I wasn't honest. I said what the state of the law is. Now, you want to deny that because you know it's miserably unpopular for the state of the law to be in that position. But that's what the state of the law is. Now, you can argue about how many people are going to take advantage of it or not. I think it's wrong for anybody to be able to take advantage of an abortion in the 9th month of pregnancy. And I think it's wrong for the law to be there. But, you know, these are the kind of debates I would love to have on the stage with Donald Trump and others. And if your viewers this morning go to chrischristie.com and donate $1, I'll be on the stage again in December in Alabama. And then maybe we can even get you up there. We can debate the state of the law on this issue. But
exactly.
Don't mess with me on the law, Mika. I know that.